Buddies, welcome back to the serious video series. And you know what? I am just so happy. I could not believe this that 99.99% of you would show the kind of response that you have shown. Everybody has loved the idea of me making these serious videos about life. All right. So, without wasting any time, today's topic. So, buddies, remember, if you have to become successful in life before the age of 30, well, it's not going to be a piece of cake. There is no easy mantra for success, especially so early on in life. But there is one thing that we all should do and can do. That is discipline ourselves. Yes, I might sound boring by saying this, but that is the key. No one has achieved any seriousness in life or any success in life without discipline. And the title of today's video, as you already know, is Instagram Makes You Poor. And that is my biggest concern with today's era. That is, Instagram has become a plague in our society, especially with youngsters from the age of 13 to 23. You know what? Facebook was better, because on Facebook we could create community pages for motorcycling, for our common interest, and we could go and discuss intellectual topics on Facebook. On Facebook, you could create an event, call your friends, organize something. Twitter is great. You can follow very important entrepreneurs around the world, leaders around the world on Twitter. WhatsApp is important for us to communicate with each other. But what the hell is Instagram? Oh my God. The first thing that a youngster does today, right from 13 to 23 age, the moment they wake up, is check Instagram bullshit stories. You know what is Instagram? Instagram is a tool for brands to market their products, and that is it. Alright? You wake up, you see stories, and in between stories you see ads, and you also see so-called influencers from Instagram who are doing nothing but just posting photographs there, and they are trying to establish fame for themselves. And you youngsters are wasting your time, your precious time on Instagram, and not just time. The most important thing what is happening is that you're living in a dreamland. You're getting obsessed and frustrated. I can give you a simple example. I know a few kids. I call them kids because probably not kids, but still 13 to 16 kind of kids. Above 16, not kids. But I know a few youngsters, very young people, who were sitting back home to study for the very important entrance exams for very competitive studies. But what they were doing, every 10 minutes, they were logging onto Instagram and they were checking stories of their friends. Some of friends who were non-intellectual people, had no goals in life. They were outside roaming on the streets, doing nothing important. And these people, these youngsters who were sitting back home trying to study for their important exams, could not do it because they were feeling frustrated, because they were staying back home, and their friends, their non-intellectual friends who had no goals, were out on the streets roaming. And these people next day could not clear their entrance exams. This is what concerns me. This is what has become a plague. Instagram has become an addiction. It is the worst thing that has happened to 21st century. Instagram truly serves no purpose for you on your personal basis. I'm serious about this. Think about this. What are you doing? You're watching stories of people saying, I'm eating ice cream. My dog is shitting. I'm going out. I won this today. I drank this today. Who cares about it? If you want to be successful in life, start thinking, acting, and behaving like you are already a CEO from the age of 13. A CEO or an entrepreneur or a top-end professional, they don't check Instagram. They spend their time watching information related videos. They read books which have been written by very important people about their knowledge of life. So remember, buddies, it's all about knowledge, gathering knowledge. All right. If you don't agree with me here, there is no meaning of you watching my next episode. If you agree with me here, I'm not saying delete Instagram from your phone. Watch it. Browse it. Not more than for 10 to 15 minutes a day. That is the maximum time you should give to Instagram. And moreover, you should log on to Instagram only when all of your important work is done and you have nothing else to do. You know the time that I check Instagram? When I'm shitting, when I'm on the pot, because I got nothing else better to do that time, because shitty things should be done when you are shitting. So that is the time I check Instagram. All right. So you all can probably also do the same. Okay. I'm serious about this, buddies. I'm serious. Those 10-15 minutes that you spend shitting, check out Instagram. All right. And other times on YouTube, I'm not saying don't watch lifestyle vlogs. Watch probably one video a day. And don't get inspired by them. Just watch it to laugh. All right. Just like you watch comedy shows, do it like that. But you know what you should be watching? You should be watching what you want to become in life. By 13 to 16, that is the time that you actually have to decide what you're going to be becoming in life. There are 4 things that you can actually become in life in order to become successful before 30, in order to own a home before 30, in order to buy your super bike before 30, in order to live a really good life before 30. And there are 4 things that you can become. 1, a really high-end professional like a pilot or a medical professional, a lawyer, or any of these. Second thing is you can get into out of the box professions. You can become a photographer, you can become a director, you can become a fashion designer, or you can become a sports person. The last but the king of all, what I would ask you to become is an entrepreneur. When you're young, right from 13, think like an entrepreneur. There is a difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur. The difference between businessman and entrepreneur is that a businessman just takes some amount of money and starts a business without any intellectual ability being required. Very basic amount of intelligence is required to start and run a basic business. But to become an entrepreneur, you need an idea which changes the world, the way people live, which benefits people's life. All right. So we'll go into all of these topics in detail. I will cover every job, how to get into those jobs, how much salary you would get, and all of this, how to become an entrepreneur. I will interview very important and successful people in this domain. All right. So that is it for today. So what I'm saying is that enjoy your life. Check out beautiful women on Instagram. I'm not saying don't do it. I know most of us do that, but only for a limited period of time. And on YouTube, watch information videos. Okay. And Twitter is good. follow important leaders and entrepreneurs on Twitter. That's it, buddies. Thank you. And if you're watching this video for the first time, and if you haven't watched my introduction video of this series, click on the iCard and you can watch that too. See you all in the next video. Bye-bye.